Hello, lovely people. Today I am on my PlayStation, I am on the US server, and I am on my Harley Quinn character. And the reason I am on my Harley Quinn character is because the Joseph Ker character, who attempted to send me the Quinn-Essential Ombre Hairstyle on my free-to-play account, has resent another one to my Harley Quinn character. And it's really cool. So I wanted to show you. So we're going to go down here. I've already collected it. And here it is. Quinn-Essential Ombre. Oh, I like it so much. I know. Don't judge her weapon. I haven't got the Harley Quinn hammer on this one yet. Okay? But let's have a look at the hair. Now, I will say the blonde color that I have chosen for her hair color becomes slightly darker when we put this on, which is fine because you can just go and lighten it if you want to. But personally, I don't want to. I think it still looks like a blonde, so I'm going to leave it as is. But let's mess with these colors. So let's get somewhere with a little more light, maybe. There we go. All right, so the colors are in interesting swatches. So one of the ponytails, you can jump in here and adjust yourself. So you can pick what color you would like by going through here. So use your normal swatches. The second color is linked to eyes, which I find to be very bizarre, like a very odd choice. I'm not really sure why they went with that. And it would be really not good for someone who's using something like emissive eyes, for example, because your eye color would come through on emissive eyes as the eye color swatch, and you wouldn't be able to choose a different color for both. Whatever you put on your emissive eyes also goes on your ponytail. So hopefully people aren't needing to do that, but I'll show you. See how it's adjusting both her eyes and her hair color? I don't like that. I don't like that if I wanted to put emissive eyes on a character, I can't choose one color and then a different color for her hair. Which I realize for the Harley Quinn character probably doesn't matter too much, but I would use this on other characters, and I use emissive eyes on a good chunk of my villains. I'm not big on the masks as much, and I would want it to not be the same color. I would want contrast there, especially when one ponytail is one color and the other is another. I don't want it to match one ponytail. So I dislike this. I do think they should have made it linked to one of the swatches up here, potentially. Or have it editable. So you just go back down to the hairstyle and color swatch one that you choose is the first ponytail and this one that you choose is the second ponytail. So I don't know how many other people are going to dislike that, but I dislike it. I think it's a very odd choice for color swatch. You can adjust the colors quite well. So I had pink. I realize this is also changing her outfit. You wouldn't have to do that, obviously. You choose which one you're using for which swatch, but I had it matching her outfit. And yeah, they look quite good. It's quite a vibrant color too. So if you have a good look there, you can see the color change is really obvious. I like these. I think they're a bit of fun. Even if they're not used for a Harley character, which we all know they're going to be used for Harley characters, but they're cool because you can change the color on them. Anyway, I also may have made a style just for this hairstyle because I can't help myself. So these styles are very similar to the styles that I have on my Xbox. So I will quickly run through those so you can see. A couple of them I have not changed the hair on. I will say this one is slightly different because this one has the punk rocker jacket, which I have not used on Xbox because I was going for kind of a fun kind of casual look, and I don't have as many options on here, and I really, really love this jacket. I use it on a lot of builds. It's that or coats. But yeah, I wanted to put it on her because I thought it looked right, and I thought she looked cool. Anyway, then we've got my control build here. Now this you would have seen, it's almost identical to the one that I have on Xbox. I believe just the boots are different, but very similar. And, oh, and I did put the belt on this one, the belt of spades, because I quite liked that on there too. And we're going to show you the battle controller. So this is the one where I have grabbed items from the Valentine's vendor. You can see I'm using the shirt, I'm using the boots, I'm using the gloves. I have not put the belt on this one. When I put the belt of spades on this look, it clipped through her t-shirt and I did not like it. So I put something I did not expect to put on her waist. I think it's called Tech something. Tech Ninja. Because it looked like, you know, something she might have just tied up and the rope is loose and she picked it up off the ground and just put it on. I thought that was what I was going for there. Then, of course, I have grabbed the headphones from Kirst and the backpack from Kirst because both of those seemed kind of casual. And she was getting kind of casual when I was making this one. She was getting kind of teenager-ish. So I just went with it and I really liked them. And we all know I use the cat backpack a lot, and I was happy to find something else that I didn't mind putting on her that was not parliamentary, because obviously parliamentary, when I put that on my build to start with, is kind of a placeholder. It's not really something I'm going to use long term. Then, of course, we've got a kind of classic looking Harley build. I will say this is, all of these are not exactly the same as what I've done on Xbox because I kind of like tweaked them and changed them to something I liked a bit more or something I wanted to try but liked the other one more and wanted to have this as well. I have a problem. But this has got obviously the slimline shirt and trousers and the Harley Quinn headpiece. Still got the hammer going, but I have put her bombshell gloves on, so DC Bombshell Harley, those are the gloves that she has on, and they are something I purchased from the marketplace. Her boots are the boots of hearts.
I think she might mean the boots of diamonds,
Which we get from the Valentine's vendor. The belt, again, is the belt of spades, also from the Valentine's vendor. So I tweaked it a little. I actually don't know whether I'm going to keep the belt or not, because I like the belt a lot, but I feel that this particular look seems a little more accurate without it there, right? So I don't know. I can't decide. For now, we're leaving it. But something I have done is I created a look specifically for the hairstyle that I've been given because I got really excited. And so I'm really sorry that I didn't record that. I got excited and just started doing it. And then after I was finished, I was like, why didn't I record? I don't know. But let's activate the appearance. And then let's talk about it. Let's get up here. Okay, so this is the style I did. I don't believe a single piece of it is anything to do with Harley.
Is the exception of her hairstyle, of course, because that's what I was styling it with, and the hammer on her back that I didn't think to adjust at all.
Or Too Faced, because I used some of Too Faced's items as well. But let's go through them. So, the shoulder pieces here are from, Godling Wonderpunk. So, the same as where I got the backpack and the headphones. Those are the shoulder pieces. I really liked the shape of them. And I really liked the color swatching on them when it was enhanced. It looks really cool. I actually think that was the first item I put on. And then I tried to make everything else go with it. So I really like those. And I'm surprised that they work so well. The back piece we already know is Psycho Jester. I use it all the time. Chest surprised me. When I fell on this one, Thrall of Ekron, I loved it with the shoulder pieces. And so I put it on, I adjusted the color swatches, and I was like, this is great. I love it. I don't know that it's something she has worn in anything, but I feel like it's something she would wear. So I went with that, and then I immediately went to the trousers and found the same item to see if it went with it as well. I'm not quite as happy with those for it, but I felt that it went with the top, and I do like that I can get that sloped shape on her hip for the red color. It's the white color section that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but now with those boots it didn't matter so much. So the gloves that I went for and the boots are ones that I use all the time. Apocalyptian Amazon. It's some of my favorites. I love the asymmetry of the gloves, that they're a little different on each side, and I liked the striping that goes around the inside of her arm on each side as well. I felt that these are something she would wear, and I thought it went with the kind of vibe that I was going for here. And I do feel it's also a little mismatched, which I feel like is a Harley thing to do. And then I could not help myself, guys. I went with the enhanced main man belt. It is my favorite. I use it all the time, and I really have never put it on any build on her here, and I was trying to find something that I hadn't already used for this. So I designed this to go with the hair. I don't know if people are going to like it or not, because honestly, it's not based off of anything that's actual Harley. It's just stuff I thought looked like something she might wear. and I do really love it. So I was kind of trying to go for something that was a cross between like the two-faced clown build or the jester build, and actually what Harley has worn in a lot of the styles that they provide for her on here, and the one that I've done, you know, the slim line with the Harley Quinn piece on her head. But I wanted something that went in between, that wasn't too outrageous, but also still felt like Harley and was a little bit more comfortable and casual. So this is it. And I really, really like it. I think it suits her. And I think it goes with the hair really well as well. It looks fun! Okay. I need to calm down. But I just have to say, Joseph Ker, or whatever your real name is, because I'm assuming that is a character name, thank you so much. I love it so much. I designed all of this style around that hairstyle because I got so excited, and I'm having so much fun with it. I think it looks great. I love her hair. I really love her hair. The only thing I dislike about it is that bizarre color swatch, but for this build, it's not impacting it too heavily. And I love it. It's really bright. It's fun. So, thank you. I love it. I am now on my Xbox on my other Harley Quinn character because my friend, who opened less Total Tool capsules than I did, received this hairstyle. And he only plays male characters, so I got the hair. Even though he could have sold it, it was passed to me. Thank you so much. And I put it on the style that I wanted it for. This is where I wanted to put it. I wanted her to not have goggles on when she's looking, you know, kind of on the formal side. Kind of on the business side. I don't know what to call it. But I specifically changed her hair color to pink and blue on this one because, one, I wanted it to contrast with the outfit on both ponytails, both colors. And also I wanted it to match her little doll, so that they are the same, and they are, and I love it, and I think it looks great. I got so excited. So, I have been given a hairstyle on Xbox and given the hairstyle on PlayStation.
Twice! Because he sent me one on From Scratch No Cash, where I can't collect it at all. And then he sent me another one on here, where I can collect it.
Everyone is too generous. So, thank you. Thank you, Joseph Ker, and thank you. You know who you are. I love them. I love them so much. I'm having so much fun with the Harley character. I have not made this many, like, armory builds for a single character this fast, ever. I have made this many. I'm not gonna lie. But this has happened very quickly. I love them so much. And I'm just surrounded by Harley Quinn armories. Just surrounded, you know, comfortably with herself. I feel like she'd be more likely to surround herself with Joker, but this is what it is. So, thank you. Thank you, both of you. I really, really appreciate it. It is lovely and so nice, and I love them. Since I'm here, I will also show you this one. So, after I got excited on PlayStation and created that style, I came back over here and stole a couple of items from that idea and then went a little bit crazy with it. So I have the shoulder pieces and the chest piece, and obviously the back piece has remained the same. But then I changed everything else. I went and I bought the Valentine's gloves and the Valentine's boots. I like the boots. The gloves I don't like so much, but I feel with this they look right. I think the problem that I have is there are pom-poms on the side of the trousers and they are not reflected in the gloves as well, and I feel that it should be. I feel they should be there, and so I'm slightly annoyed that they're not. You know, and also it's a spiral on her legs, and on her arms it's not. It's just 4 pieces that come out in a different color. So I just wish that they matched a little better. But yeah, I got very excited and changed a bunch of items on her. So obviously her legs are different. I believe that is the two-faced clown is what is on her legs there. I did get the Valentine's ones, but I prefer this one. It looks a little less ridiculous.
For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about when I mention other pieces from the Valentine's Day set, this is what they look like. And this is with the impassioned chroma on. I do realize that there is no back piece for this and no belt piece for this. So you can't see a belt even though she's wearing one because the shorts cover it over. This is what it looks like if you put the red vinyl chroma on it, which is my preference. I quite like that. But the red vinyl does have 2 channels of red. And so I wanted to also show you what it looks like with no chroma on, which is why I've also done these pictures. And these pictures are with no chroma, with the channels being black, then red, then white on every single item. And I really, really dislike that hat.
And I know normally I'm okay with ridiculous, but not in this build. I didn't want it. So we went with Two-Face Clown on her legs. And I also like that with the Two-Face Clown on her legs, even with these really tall Valentine's boots, you can still see the little trim of the legging. Hang on, I'll show you. See that little white bit of frill at the top of the stocking? You can still see that even with these boots on, and I was really happy with that, so that's why that happened. Then the Valentine boot went on, obviously, and the Valentine hands, and I came up with this build. She is also wearing the chroma that you can get from the Valentine's vendor as well. The impassioned chroma is what's on her there, so it's a little bit different from my PlayStation 1. I really like the PlayStation 1 in the red, and I don't want to change it. And I also really like this one in the impassioned chroma, and I don't want to change it either. I can't help myself. I get too excited, but yeah, I just thought I would show you guys, and also thank you guys, because it is really, really unnecessary and not expected, not requested, and not needed. But people are so generous and kind, and it is really, really nice, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. It's just really nice. And I'm not good. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna pop her to bed. She's had a very busy day doing Valentine's Day. Actually, I don't know that I did Valentine's Day on her. Never mind. She's had a very busy day changing outfits. There we go. So I hope that gives you a good idea of what the hairstyle looks like. But I also hope that anyone who wants to get creative with Harley Quinn styles, or any other style really, does so, because it is fun. It is so much fun. Have a good one, guys.